good enough. Dread, Dread, and Dread. And this is how we do mono red right now. Enjoy, my friend. You have one turn to live. Hello everyone, it's Sloth here, and today we'll show you how to absolutely abuse both Valor's Flagship together with Valgavoth's Onslaught. Cards you don't really see, but they can be extremely powerful, especially if you have a ton of lands. And guess what? We have them, and you will see it in the video how high we can get. In some of the games we literally drew all of the lands from the whole library with the Omenpath Journey. This gives you 5 lands in total. On top of this we have ton of life gain, ton of sweepers, ton of removal that exiles, so mono red cannot hurt you, and at the same time we can draw cards with Aether Tome or just Journey, because look at our lands, they are doing stuff. And finally, when you have enough mana, you just go for Onslaught for like 9-11 mana, and you create 24 of stats, and your opponent has to play a sweeper or they are dead immediately, and most of the decks do not play sweeper. With Valor's Flagship it's even better because you can do it at the end step. If you can cycle for like 10 cards, that means 2 flagships is lethal at instant speed basically, because your opponent cannot play sweepers at the end step, which means you will get 1 attack with those creatures even if you are playing against control deck. This is also uncounterable, so they cannot counter it in any way. And yeah, this is the deck. I think you will like it. Some of the games will be really crazy. So guys, before we start, a huge thank you to our absolute legend for today, Rodar R. My friend, I know you like some green decks, and it might not be Golgari, but I think it's close enough to being a cool Golgari, so I hope you will like this one. Thank you, my friend, and let's go into the gameplay. Alright, this is an interesting one. We are defended like crazy, and I will take this land. I think we can drop it on turn 3. We really need to drop a Journey as soon as possible. This will be our card advantage. Hopeless, Nightmare. Let's go with the Flagship. We probably will never play it. There are no creatures, so we can drop this right now. I don't think we need more. We need like something like a tome or no, this kind of stuff. Let's see if they go for the, the fear. Yep, the fear. It's not the worst. We can also get rid of it. However, we will have to discard some cards. This Journey needs to do a lot of heavy lifting. Scavenger. Good for them. We need to make some decisions. They will probably... Okay. I will go for it. They will play this and force a discard. I don't think they will bounce, because it's not good value right now. So, it's kinda okay. We absolutely need to go into the Journey. I think we go get lost, so we don't want to give them any kind of value. Alright, we drop this, we go Journey, and guys, we need to win with this Journey, and this card has potential to do it. I might even go Demolition Field, because I'm pretty sure they don't have basics in many of the versions. We'll see if this is the version, and we should have enough mana, right? Let's go Barrens, especially that with Sunken Citadel. So we took a lot of cool lands. The first one is Surveillant. This could do a lot, and it's also a card. I will take it. It's actually like pretty good one. But we want to play it as late as possible and probably ambush something. Or, just use it to stall the game with like infinite tokens, so we can find a lockdown, some sweeper, some card advantage, this kind of stuff. This will hurt, and we need to take this hit. They can go for this town. Alright, that's fine. They cannot even replay it. I think we still go for it. We are getting decent value from this card. It won't be easy, because they can scale very hard, but I will try to do it. And we are forcing very strong play from them. And I mean, let's go for the forest, because why not? I guess I should probably go for the Verge here. I wasn't sure if I have the basic and I was too lazy to check. So we are getting still some lands. We probably force another this town. But this damage is concerning. We probably will go with the Flagship. Then we get 3 creatures. That gives us basically 1 full turn, and we can draw a new card. Shelter. They really hate this journey. They actually hate it. For a good reason. The card is really strong. If meta was slower, we would probably see it used, but unfortunately we don't. Isn't it fun to see all the 1-drops? It's so fun. I think we get rid of Get Lost and try to actually go with the Flagship. This is not lethal yet, but it's very close and we'll probably lose the game. This is probably our best bet. We also can get more. Man, you know what is the upside of this? We actually will have so little lands in the deck that we will be able to draw non-land every turn for the rest of the game, and we still have 3 lands. So in all in all, after all of this, we still got 5 lands from this. But they will try to go for the Hopeless Nightmare. All right, they are trying to find a lethal. Very scary, and there's not much we can do about it. I can draw card, but that's it. I can go with the Flagship, but I cannot use it on this turn. They will go for the play. What is the best thing I can do? Try to hit Get Lost? I think we have to play like this. I don't think it makes the difference, but we need to play it optimally. See? So they will play this, and then we can kill it in response. I mean, we actually have some potential here, believe or not. I'm not playing about around 2 of them, because if they took this, that means they had none in the hand, so they have 1 draw to get a second one. So I think this is like, you know, a good deal. I need to play to my weirdest outs, you know? They can sacrifice it in response, but that's it. Alright. So now they're not bouncing it, and now we have time to try to get some value. Hopeless Nightmare is the best card of their deck right now, until we get any kind of life gain, in which case it becomes redundant. Alright, alright. And we also have the Fountainport, so we can draw a ton of cards. If I was at 4 life, I would be close to winning this game right now. At 2, we can die at any moment, and they can go for this on the next turn, but now they don't have Hopeless Nightmares. So they can get the value, but nothing more, and we basically have no basics in the deck. So this is a nice draw. I will take it. We need to be absolutely defensive, and we need to try to get as much value as possible. Guys, we have potential to win this game. We play to our outs. We got like a little bit of luck and good decisions combined. They gave us the chance to win this game. I'm kind of, man, I would be so happy if we could win this. Okay, talent. They didn't go for chapter 2, so they actually lost value here. They could level it up and then bounce it, but I think they try to be very aggressive or something. They probably want to put those counters so they can attack free. But the real play is us drawing Lockdown. We have 4 of them, we have no lands in the deck, so I'm pretty sure we will be able to do it before they kill us. And we have quite a lot of creatures. You can also draw extra cards. Oh, this is worse. This is worse. Alright. So, we will have to block 3 creatures. We know they have nothing more. This is it, guys. This is it. So I can make a fountain. No, I can reanimate this and block those 3. So I really want to draw a card from this guy. We can still draw a card. See? I knew that we'll draw something. This Fizzles, because there's no target, they will swing all. This is their strategy. And we'll also be able to get another tome with the garden. Guys, I think we are doing it. They cannot take the Nightmare. They can take this town. Sure. Sure. Oh my god! This is the only win con they could get with this. Oh my god, we will still win this, I think, but this is kinda good for them, you know? I really would love them to not draw a card, especially this one. So what we have to do, I could save 1 creature. how important it is. So definitely this is the block. I could use this, but then I lose removal, so I think we go all in. Then we draw a card with the Tome. And then we sweep during their turn. Oh, this is the card that makes a difference. This is nice. Isn't it nice? But I don't think we have to go for it. The problem is that they won't use the Anchorage. And they will spend 4 mana to get this town ain't big enough. And then we have to sweep. If I go for the lockdown right now, we are losing the Tome, but we are getting some cards, and I think we can win the game from this. I think lockdown is actually better because it saves us from this value and, you know, just coming over and over. And we definitely can use 1 chorus mana. More. We draw a card. We need to be careful. We are on verge of dying. Go lockdown. I'm sorry, Tom. You were great, but this is just too good value. Like, it kinda wins us the game. Of course it's nice. It's our deck. We know how to play. I could go sis and desist when they try to get it back. But I think it's not worth it. They have 1 draw, and now Hopeless Nightmare doesn't kill. See, if they didn't get it, like, this would not be an option. So they got still free map token and free attack that we need to use our cool cards on. So this is really good for our opponent anyway. Not on my watch, though. And we are still winning this. We're still winning this. I'm not sure if I want to use this. This is a great card, and I'm actually winning this game. Believe or not. Man, this was such a weird start, but look at us going. And we'll take all the lands from this whole deck. No lands in the library. There are like literally 2 lands in the whole library. The rest of the deck is all cool cards, which makes our draws so much better. We have the Showdown, we have life gain, we can destroy all artifacts, but we need to be careful of it because there's lockdown thing. And so we probably want to do it after they bounce it or something. And this is our like guarantee that we will never lose at the, you know, at instant speed. This is annoying. Not gonna lie. Let's see how they will play with it. They can use the map token to make their next draw better. We could Final Showdown it, but we're losing a really cool card. Make sure that you don't respond with making a token. That means you lost life and that gives them extra card. Never do it. Alright, oh my god, they actually had 2 lands at the top. That's it. I could kill Kaito. It's so tempting. Well, this will be a problem for such a long time, right? Because I cannot kill it. Alright, you won. You actually won. We will go with this, and I think we can afford to do more, but we don't really need to. 3-6, but it's like spare mana. Let's make sure that they cannot do anything about it. And they lost the map token, so this draw is also not possible, even if that's a land. And with Fountainport, we are getting the better value. I could draw a card here. Alright, I think we are doing it. We have a lot of those. So this is the card for sure. And they can go for the throat as well. And this is the cool player. Oh, I love it! Would you ever believe we won this game? From the position we started? And now we are at 8, so Hopeless Nightmare can, you know, do nothing to us. And let's go for this guy as well. I won't go for the garden. Our value is off the charts. And yeah, and we have the Onslaught in the library, so very quickly we'll just go for Onslaught and kill them in 1 turn. Oh my, I cannot believe we managed to win this. I think our opponent is close to scooping. They lost control over the game, they are playing literal pixies for 1 mana as a 1. I told you, they will just scoop. The leyline, I don't think it really hurts us like at all. So this is just a wasted card for our opponent. The Pride. Oh my god, I've seen everything. Guys, this is mono red that included 4 ley lines of the void to hit them at the opening turn of the game. Oh my god. What is this timeline? Oh my god. I'm lost for words, guys. I don't even know what to say. Do I want to hit lands? I usually like hitting my lands. I can also just get lost every single creature. I will try to play this out. Because with lockdowns, we actually want to get lost later. This is a card, no haste, because they don't have enough mana. Alright. Well, to be absolutely fair, that means we should draw a land into lockdown on the next turn. I think I will take this damage and hope that we can be good at magic. So if we draw a land right now, game is instantly over and we are the better player. If this is not a land, we are the worst player. Worst player it is. More get lost than land. I'll be honest, guys. The amount of times I got mana screwed with 2 lands on 10 cards with this deck is insane. I think that's like the most of the games I've played. How is this even possible? I will play Mazemind Tome and lose it to lockdown because of how bad this draw is. And I need to pray that I even get the third land with the Tome. It's still not guaranteed. So we need to go for this. This is okay. This is probably the least damage unless they Monstrous Rage. Really hope they won't. Because this is their one turn to deal damage because our draw is abysmal. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I really don't need to record the video, thank you. Alright, we are good at magic suddenly. So we will draw a card. We'll go to main phase, we'll play this. Now we need to scry again to make sure that the next card is playable. And now we can go for the lockdown and win the game. See, we are so good at this game. This would be so much better if we didn't get mana screwed, because the Tome would drop right now on this turn. I want to play Union so we can draw 2 new cards, basically. Sure. As long as they don't pump it, I don't care. Especially with the Union. Sure. I think they have no pump spells, by the way. They play like they don't have them. Alright. 5 extra life. Love it. Absolutely love it. Let's play this and try to hit our big stuff. So we need Omenpath Journey, basically. That's what we are gearing toward. We can basically keep trading 1 for 1. I want to use Get Lost later. Alright, they don't have damage, probably. No, nothing. Nada. Alright, let's go for this. And I mean Get Lost. It will take them a while before they will be able to do anything, and we still have Final Showdown. So our opponent lost the game, as we predicted after playing the lockdown. They have only 1 card, and we are getting the weird draw. First we get mana screwed when we needed to get the 3rd mana. Now we get mana flooded when we need value. The classic arena experience. The classic arena experience. Oh, this is not a bad card, but I don't think it's good enough. I don't think it's good enough. All we need is like... By the way, this was the Tome that we would get normally if we didn't lose the turn. So basically the whole game is just me having... being absolutely messed with the Shuffler. Like, I'm literally getting flooded. Oh my god. Shuffler, let's make a deal. Just let us play a normal game so we can draw normally cards. I know it's a lot, but think it through. It's a good offer. Fountainport is what we needed. With this draw we will win probably very quickly. They will activate the Sanctuary. This is the weirdest wonky mono-red version I have seen in my life. It seems that they just included all the random cards that was in their collection. Oh boy, this is so funny. By the way, this is also a mouse, so they can use the village to pump it, but they will go with the map token first. Here you go. I heard you enjoy getting your creatures removed, and we need to go into probably treasures so we can start doing cards. I might even activate the garden and copy the treasure, because that gives me a faster card draw, but we'll see. I can play like this because I'm overflowing with removal, so that makes it much more easy to go card for card. We'll have probably more removal than they have creatures for a while, and later we'll just start drawing more cards with the Fountainport. Oh, another land from the top. What about that? What are the chances? I will take it. What is this game? I literally got mana screw, into flood, into roping opponent, into in the end we will still win this, which is kinda hilarious. So let's see what they will go for. They want to give it haste. Sure. Let's see if they want to go into combat phase. Ah, you really want to, huh? Of course you do. Sorry, I was thinking about the map token. Because obviously they want to increase the damage. So they want to have a chance at winning this game. So we will draw a card first. Then we'll cast Union. Because that life gains one more because we have Get Lost. And finally, after the most insane game ever, we actually managed to win this and close the game. Also not a single journey. Wow, you definitely need to do it in response because otherwise it won't work. This guy, this guy. Oh, here we go. I think we need to, you know, send the message. So this is 3, 9. This is 9, right? I think this is a full tap. I hope. It's good enough. Dread. And Dread. And this is how we do Mono Red right now. Enjoy, my friend. You have one turn to live. I still cannot get over this. Oh boy, did the animator hurt them? Or no, it's probably the Awakening deck, right? I'm pretty sure that's the one. Yep. Even if they kill this with red mana, which is impossible, they don't leave. They just want to make sure that they stay here as long as possible, so their fastest deck of the format becomes the slowest deck of the format, while also being the most boring deck of the format. So they basically are trying to find all the bad parts from every type of strategy and combine them into their classic mono red experience. Am I too mean? But this is just so funny. This guy is completely out of the game and they have no way of recovering. And I'm not sure what they are doing in this game. I think they are just busy not understanding their situation. I can even make all of the creatures indestructible, by the way, so if they block, it doesn't matter. They also are forced to block. Cool. So, full swing. Thank you. You know what? I wonder, will he block or will he not notice 24 is bigger than 20? Like, the amount of possibilities for what mono red player can do is limitless. Like, it's not contained by logic or making any sense. It's just pure randomness. It's like chaos. And I think that's a flavor win because red is the color of chaos, right? And it perfectly embraces. They have no idea what they're doing. They play random cards and sometimes they win because those cards are still busted. Oh, and they will rope in the end. Oh, I think the aim is to play the fastest deck of the format in the slowest way so we can waste the most time while also not having fun. It's just the perfect combination of not having any upsides. Let's go for... I could also win the game, but where is the fun in this? Oh, 1? I thought all of them. I'll be honest, I thought it's all creatures. Oh, I think we actually will go for the flagship just to send the message, you know? I want my opponent to know where they are in this game, and they're not very far ahead. They are very behind. But this is crazy, he's still playing. Man, I feel I'm losing it. Mono red just has the logic that is unbraceable by other decks and other archetypes. Alright, I hope you guys are having fun, because I'm having a blast in this game, especially that I know I will win it anyway. Oh, and finally, well, they couldn't stall more. Alright, we're going first, wonky hand, but as always, as we have the tome, this is a good draw, just suddenly. Let's go for the tome, because we might be missing stuff. And yeah, I'm not sure if we'll scry. We might scry. So this is a discard deck. I think we'll go with the first flagship. There's no way we were casting it, especially, you know, like in the opening start of the game. So do I scry for the land? That's a huge question. I cannot miss it. I think I will. If I miss the land, this is not a bad card, but we cannot take it. I will draw a card main phase if I miss. Please give me a land. Oh my god, the shuffler game. We drew 1/6 of the... So we literally draw like 50% of the lands we should be drawing. Alright, at least we get this. One turn might be acceptable. I still need more. Like, I need to hit a land. We discarded half of our Get Lost from the deck, I believe. The other one is here, so this is not great. Get Lost is good here. But on the bright side, we'll probably not get to 0 cards. But they will try their best. Very interesting choice. This doesn't give them, like, literally anything right now. So I will try to keep hitting my... Can I please draw lands? Oh my god. Like, how am I supposed to play a game like this? I should be playing Journey right now and winning the game. Alright, I think I'm going for it, bro. I don't care. Just give me cards that I have in my deck. Please let me play the game. Thank you. So, I think we go Get Lost. Simply because then we don't lose anything. I don't want to waste value from here. Those cards will be useful. We can always lock down the map tokens. Valgavoth. Alright, that is kinda fine. I still think we have to go for the Journey. Because this is how we skyrocket. This should already be triggering and it should already be in the board. But you know, you need to be good at drawing cards. So it is what it is. So let's go for the Surveillant. All of them come tapped, so we don't need to, you know, go crazy. And let's go for the Verge because we have basics. This should be a pretty good one. All of the lands are pretty amazing. We are getting the first one. This is Sunken Citadel. Let's go for green. And we can start getting good value moment we hit Fountainport. We have the Final Showdown. We will lose 1 card. I think it should be locked down. I like the rest of the cards quite a lot. So I think we'll still win, but man, the amount of drawback we got by pure RNG is kinda crazy. And they have Demolition Field, that's something we need to pay attention to. Alright, that's good. As long as they don't get... by the way, they should do it before attacking probably. Especially that we are fully tapped, so they lost a lot of damage, but it's not the biggest deal. So I could get rid of their Demolition Field, in which case they will sacrifice, this will fizzle and I will lose a land, and they still kill Citadel. So we cannot do this. I don't want to discard too many cards, but you know what? I think we'll go with double Journey and actually go crazy. I think we can play the whole game out of lands. Especially that we have Showdown, so we can clear the board as long as we have enough mana. Man, this is so fun. I love those decks. They are doing so much. And we go Garden because we have the Tome. And let's go Fountainport. Let's go Verge again. We are getting at least 2 lands. So even with this insanely slow start, we will actually crush them on amount of lands we have. And this lone Demolition Field will not get everything. Of course, we are getting hit again. We will have to discard another card, but I think we can tank it. Surveil is nice. Get Lost, let's take it. They will probably shuffle the card anyway. Double Surveillant. Boy, the RNG in this game is something else. Virtue of Persistence. Alright. That means we are getting our Get Lost. That's super nice. Maybe we get Not on My Watch. I think we don't need this, honestly. You know what? This is the deck that doesn't play sweepers. I will discard next Flagship. I still have the next one if I really have to, and this should be enough to win the game. It might be discarded, so we need to be a little bit, you know, a little bit thoughtful of it. And I think we just do nothing on this turn. This is the best way to go. Oh, no, 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 we have to kill this, right? They have creatures? No, nobody has creatures. Target creature, so they cannot take the vehicle. That means we don't need to do anything. That's nice, that's nice. I am considering if I should kill this right now, but I don't think we have to. They might protect Valgavoth, but we have Demolition Field, so I'm not super scared. Can I discard 1 more card? I can. I can and I will. It won't be a land, so they don't get a bat. Because then I can use Not on My Watch, which is super efficient way to get rid of this card. And we can also use Demolition Field. Perfect. We solved the problem. And they actually have nothing. So I still didn't hit any of my functional lands. All of them are below the Journey, which is kind of funny. I could take 1 more card. I will wait with this land for a moment. I could also go Onslaught. which is not bad to be honest. It's 3, 6, 7 mana, 8 mana. So we can create a 15/15. I will wait one more turn. I think it's good. Even if they discard it, we will just win with the lands. Now we should start getting fountains. See? They cannot fight against Journey. Alright, our opponent is going first. We don't have too much removal. That's scary. This should be mono red. Like, whenever I get this kind of hand and I know that I'm on the draw with one removal, I'm like, it's probably mono red on the other side, and it usually is. But it's fine. It's just better RNG, you know? So we are in some serious pickle. We are in extremely bad situation. We didn't even hit lockdowns. So what we have to do, absolutely have to do, is keep the mana and go for not on my watch as often as possible. So whenever I target it, they can basically get an additional card by targeting it, but I will still do it because they cannot really save this. With mono red, without white, they cannot protect it. So if they pump it, they will draw a card, but at least they are not getting a new card. See? They are kinda going for the hero now. And, you know, that's basically how we need to roll. That's why we need another not on my watch, so this draw was very helpful. And maybe with this we can win. I would prefer to hit the lockdown and win the game instantly, but I'm not sure if I'm good at the game enough. We also have some life gain with this and potentially Tome, but with the Tome it will be super slow. Alright. Yeah, so not on my watch again on the Heartfire hero. Scamp is scary because it might actually kill us. But what can you do? Like, this will be get lost probably. 4 damage is not enough. We can even consider tanking it, so they probably should buff something. They're not going for it. Do we take 4 damage, guys? Then we can get lost, scamp at the end step. Then they will get map and use it main phase on the next turn to pump hero, and we can ignore it and not on my watch when they finally attack. They will potentially get 2 lands. If I do it now, they will pump Scamp to Oblivion and deal a lot of damage. I think this is good. If I didn't run life gain in this deck, I wouldn't be able to make this call. But with this life gain, I think we get this, you know, extra value that we need. Let's kill Scamp. Mono red basically has the weakness of not being able to protect their creatures. They can only pump them. If you have removal like this, I mean, it doesn't do anything. I would love to play this, but of course we cannot. So I will instead play the Tome. And this one is full force scrying and life gaining. We just need to hit removal, lockdowns, you know, this kind of stuff. They will be super happy that they can pump a hero for a single point of mana with, you know, 1 token, 1 leftover. But what they don't know is that it's not very good for them. And I actually want them to have this at higher toughness, because then Lightning Strike doesn't kill it in response, so we won't get the damage from it. I mean, if it's a 4-3, it's better to Lightning Strike this than to hit face. I don't think they will do anything here, but maybe they will go for Leaf On? Maybe not. Here you go, not on my watch! Always feels sweet, and that's why we like the card so much. I really hope for no Nemesis. Okay, annoying. We have to answer it, so we probably have to upkeep Scry. Oh my god, the auto-win card. This will literally kill us instantly. So I guess we can go for Sis in this, by the way. What is this draw? Only lands? Can I please draw a non-land card? Nope. I could shuffle this. No, they have only basics. They have only basics. I could go with Barrens, but it doesn't contribute too much. I can life gain, so if they use this, but they will first attack and then go for the play. And I actually cannot do anything about it. I can draw a card with Cease and Desist. And it has to be a removal. Which means we can do it later. I will go for this play, because if they attack, they risk not on my watch, so they might actually go directly into this, in which case I life gain, I survive, and they feel wonky. I think they are going for the play. Listen, I'm not drawing removal, so I need my opponent to literally remove their creatures. Like, this is what we do. And this is how we win. This is the player. This is the cool player. This is not a cool player. So we go to 9, and this is 8 damage. So they literally killed their own stuff. Thank you. Thank you for participating in my strategy. We'll definitely go with the Tome. They instantly conceded! I hope you enjoyed those games and those Monorath explosion. I still cannot believe this guy actually conceded. We were at 1 life. They were at 20. But I mean, control player is like a wall, like a fortress. Monorath player is very fragile, so as long as, you know, when they aren't on the play, they just don't feel like playing Magic. So, you know, we will take our wins, I don't mind it. And what about this deck? I think we'll try to wrap it up quickly today. It was a long video, a long day of Magic for me, and yeah, I have very clear thoughts about this deck, and yeah, we'll show the score as well. But first, huge thank you to our patrons that allow us to make content every day and are supporting relentlessly. So really thank you guys, and if you, dear viewer, wanted to help making this kind of content and make Magic fun in Standard, check out the Patreon. You can just, you know, see what's up. You don't need to commit if you aren't sure. Maybe there will be something you like it, you know, early access to all the decks and stuff, and you can always ask me a question if something is bothering you. So with that being said, we went 4-2, not too many games, but you know, I will take my wins, especially that the draws, I promise, we play 25 lands. We are drawing like we play 12, and we still managed to absolutely crush the ladder. So you know what, I will take it. The deck is very resistant to aggro. Union of the Third Paths, Lockdowns, Sunfalls, Final Showdown, Not on My Watch, Get Lost. We have so much, and the life gain in this deck is incredible. Mazemind Tome, Sis, Union, and Beza. This is a ton of life gain, and that means you will very easily stabilize. You have enough card advantage, and by the way, you think it's only Tome as the card advantage? No. Journey is your card advantage. Fountainport is amazing at drawing you extra cards, especially if you have enough mana to support multiples. That means you can basically draw 2 cards a turn, and this will be very quick once when you start dominating your opponent that is drawing 1 card a turn. And with Beza, like, this is a wall they cannot go through most of the time if they try to finish you off, and Onslaught and Flagship kinda can win against any kind of deck. So I like this deck. This is a very weird control, but it's a very fun control, and it's super safe against aggro because you have so many tools. So I hope you liked the video. Thank you guys for being here always and absolutely being awesome. And with that being said, see you guys tomorrow.